Just like last year, I did my recap of the year in review type thing for movies. I'll do it again. Although last year I didn't really get them. I didn't get like any views on it. I think I got like two maybe. So instead of doing movie trailers and stuff, I'm just going to just do pictures. Cause hey, why not? If I'm gonna do it anyways, might as well cut some time. And I'll do it while I'm sitting here at work doing nothing. And started off nice little poster art of 2019 in review, kind of, the best and some of the worst. That was twice. And then start off with the worst film I saw last year, Captive State. I don't really remember a thing about this movie, in all honesty. Professor and the Madman. This review of mine got a lot of hate. There's a lot of people that, like, little scrawny part of the internet that likes this movie. Other people hate it, like Martin Scorsese. He hates this movie. He thought the same. Not Martin Scorsese. Roger and Ebert. That's right. The two professional movie critics were supposed to be the best critics in the world. They thought this movie was hot garbage and a complete waste of time and trash. I just thought it was boring. But there are some people that liked this. My most hated video is because the idiots that go around YouTube trying to find free movies, they think it's a movie because it's been put on a list by YouTube, when in reality, you look at the damn name, it says review. Serenity. Only thing I remember about this movie is that it looked nice, like it had nice scenery, but the rest of the movie was boring. Miss Bala. Don't remember much about it. I remember that the girl kind of got dragged into it when she went to visit a friend. Kind of like a weirder version of Rambo, except for the girl that gets taken actually ends up being Rambo. But it's not entertaining. Beach Bum. I remember this movie freaking being garbage. Like, not hot garbage or extremely boring like the previous films. But one of those ones that I would never watch again. It was just really stupid. It's definitely one that, if you take drugs, you'll probably enjoy it, in my opinion. Like, I think being high would probably make the movie better. Only thing I remember about it, really, is that the main character starts wearing women's clothing because he thinks that if he wears a dress, people aren't going to know he's a guy. Good Boys. This movie, I admitted that, yeah, it's a stoner film, and that's why I didn't like it. So that's probably why other people liked it. But yeah, I'd never want to watch this movie again. Like, as I said, if I knew Seth Rogen was in it or attached to it, I never would have watched it. See, look, just above the other one. The only reason I watched this one is because the trailer looked comical enough, and it was free. But that was a waste of time. If I didn't have the job I had now, I never would have watched this movie. If I didn't have a job where I sat here bored out of my mind for 8 hours straight, and I could be on my phone while I'm bored, then yeah. Unplanned. A movie that a lot of people said shouldn't be watched, shouldn't be made, shouldn't be released. It's rated R. At best, it's a PG-13 movie. You don't need to watch it. It's just an abortion movie. All the acting in it was hammy. The only person that actually seemed like they could act in the movie was the lawyer at the end of it. After, kind of like a creepy Twilight without the vampires. Well, creepier, I should say. Knives Out, a snore fest for me. I thought this movie was boring and bad. And a lot of people loved it. Like, if you looked at the list of everybody on the movie thing that I watch or follow, loved this movie, gave it 3, 4, 5 stars. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was a little predictable. The only character in the movie that you actually like is going to be the bad guy. I mean, hell, the movie's already out on digital. If you haven't seen it by now, it's your problem. No spoilers. It's like, there's only one character in the whole movie that's decently entertaining to watch. And then he ends up being the killer. Okay. Apollo 11. This just felt like a documentary. It was just a documentary without the people talking in the background. Like, I remember going in that day. I thought, man, we're never gonna crack the code to get the people to Mars, get the people to the moon. And yup, we did. I was so happy and so ecstatic. Like, that kind of stuff is just the footage. Escape Room. I think this is actually one of the first ones I watched, 2019. It was meh. I ended up buying it on Black Friday for $1 just because. Pet Sematary. I thought it was decent enough. Nothing I'm going to watch over and over and over again, but, decent enough. I love the soundtrack, so I remember about it. Crypto. Definitely one of those Dollar Tree movies. Like, the type of movies that just lands in Dollar Tree. Like, it doesn't even hit Walmart $5 bin. It just goes straight to Dollar Tree. Because they were made by the studio. The studio was made by the distribution things that print like 500 DVDs. So they make them, push them at the Dollar Tree. The only thing on it is the movie. You put it in the player, it instantly starts playing the movie. Because there's nothing on the disc but the movie. When it gets to the end, it just replays the movie over again like a CD. That's this type of movie. Angry Birds 2. Yeah. Definitely too old to watch that type of movie. I'm sure the kiddies loved it. Me, the trailer, everything in the trailer was the best part of the movie. Men in Black International. I actually did a fan edit of this movie. Called it Mission International. Where I fixed what I consider would be the bad parts, her constant bashing of the Men in Black franchise, just for feminist jokes. T being a bad guy at the end, got rid of that. I made H more the straight man. Like, if you think of comedy like the person that does the wisecracks and the straight man, that's what it's called. Glass. I picked this movie up 3 times on Black Friday and kept putting it down. I didn't end up buying it because I'm never going to watch it again. I thought it was decent enough, but I'm never going to watch it again. And it wasn't $1 like Escape Room. It was like $10. Fighting with My Family. A lot of people are talking about how they love this movie, how great it is. I'm just going to say, because I'm not a wrestling fan, that's probably why. I thought it was decent enough. But as I said in my review, if I was a wrestling fan, I'd probably give the movie like a B. But I'm not a wrestling fan, so it's not entertaining to me, and I'm never going to watch it again. Breakthrough. Another one of those religious movies. Only reason I watched it is because there are never any like big billboards around my area of movies, like you see in big cities. Like when I went to Chicago for Star Wars Celebration, I saw like 5 movie posters being advertised, 5 big movie poster things being advertised. This was the only one down here, so I saw it for that reason. And it was meh, a little stupid towards the end, but hey. Spider-Man: Far From Home, didn't even finish it. The file I was watching had an error to it, and it stopped in the middle. But I know how it ends. It's a Marvel film. Good bad guy dies, good guy survives. He tells what's gonna happen by page in H5. Captain Marvel, another one. I didn't finish this one, but I know how it ends. I wasn't really that entertained by it to begin with, just like with Spider-Man. It's a Marvel film. Only reason I own these 2 now is because of the collector in me, but now I can say I have phase 1 through 4. And from now on of Marvel films, unless I actually like the movie, I'm not going to buy it no matter what, unless it's like a Dollar Tree Goodwill fine, that's $1. The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then Bigfoot. An odd little film. It's okay, but odd. Us. If I was into horror, I probably would have liked it a little more. I thought it was meh, personally. Brightburn. Another one of those meh for me's. I get the premise and everything, but it's just not for me. How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. The first movie I got to see really early, like 2 weeks early. And I got someone commenting on my review from it. This is rare. They were talking about how horrible it is, and I called the movie a cartoon. It is a cartoon. It is a kid's film, you dumbass. Just because it's a kid's film doesn't mean it's bad, it's just that's the description. It's a movie that was made for kids. What Men Want. Okay, a little stupid here and there, but okay enough. I guess I could watch it again, maybe. The Kid Who Would Be King. Had some stupid moments in it, but it was okay overall. Like nothing great. Triple Frontier, a Netflix film. I thought it was meh. mean, if you have Netflix, watch it. If you don't, you don't need to, really, in my opinion. It's just another action film, really. That's not really action-y, what I remember about it. The Lego Movie 2. I liked the evil Emmett, and that's about it. Dumbo. I thought this movie was stupid. Only reason I own it is because I bought it for my mother for Christmas, because she liked it, because it's an elephant. It's like her and my dad, their taste in movies and TV shows can literally be, if there's an actor in it they like watching, they'll watch it. Even if the story's really stupid, they will watch it. My mom, she's an elephant, she will watch it just for the elephant. Like, you could do a super cut of the film, just cut out all the human scenes, that'd probably be the version of the film she'd want to watch. Lion King. I thought this movie was really dumb. Bad voice acting all around. Bad singing, bad rendition of them songs, bad animation, even though it looked real. Ad Astra, one of those films that I think will look beautiful on like 4K on a 4K TV. And even though I did not like the movie, I would probably get it on Black Friday if the 4K disc is like 10 or under, just to experience it, because it's not a movie you watch for entertainment value. It's a movie you watch to make your eyes. Happy Death Day to You. I never saw the first. After seeing the second one, I honestly don't care if they finished the trilogy off. I thought it ended perfectly the way it did. It was fine. It's one of those stupid horror films that you can throw on in October just to get like a little scary, air quotes, Halloween fix. Gemini Man. A movie that I didn't think was as bad as everybody else is saying. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. I just watched this the other day as a screener copy. I thought it was a decent enough film, as I said in my review. It's a film that, show leftists that the world isn't as horrible as you think it is. Dora and the Lost City of Gold. I remember thinking it was funny. Thinking it was like a cartoon character comes to life, but then they kind of ruined it at the end. But some of it, like, I remember something like thinking that they ruined it because it felt like a cartoon character come to life or come into our world, and then it doesn't, and then it turned out it wasn't, type of thing. I don't remember too much about it. That's what I remember thinking. Hobbs and Shaw. After never seeing any of the Fast and Furious movies, I thought this one was fine. Or I saw this because of the Regal Movie Pass. Hellboy. The other two were a hell of a lot better, especially Golden Army. This one was meh. It's garbage compared to those two, but if you've seen movies like Chips, or The Professor and the Madman, or Problem Child 2, or Jurassic Shark, you're not going to hate this movie as much as you think you do. Same goes for Dark Phoenix. I thought it was fine. I would love to see the version of the film that's being made before Fox took over Disney. Because, the aliens were supposed to be Skrulls, it was going to be a two-parter, it had a battle in space, and then now the ship was cut. Aladdin, the best of the three Disney live actions that came out, in my opinion. I thought it was fine, I didn't like the feminist song added into it, and I didn't like the giant Iago part, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Cold Pursuit. Kind of stupid, the death things I thought was funny. It's probably why it's high up as it is. Richard Jewell, I just reviewed this movie recently. A good historical film. Avengers Endgame. A lot of people are going to have this at number 1, number 2, number 3, like in the top 5. It's all the way down my list because I'm not a Marvel fan. And I did edit this film. I edited this one and Infinity War into one film, cutting a lot of Infinity War out because Infinity War was pointless. It's a part 1. And part 1's just like Mr. Screen Junkie said, aren't good movies. What's that guy's name? I can't even think of his name. He's the guy who used to be in Screen Junkies but cheated on his wife, and she made it look like it was a Me Too thing, but it actually wasn't Me Too. Can't think of his name. Toy Story 4. Meh. Like, I didn't even think it was going to buy on Black Friday for like 20-something that it was. And then like a week later, they had those steelbooks for like 15, and then I got it. I'm probably never going to actually watch it, but it's decent enough. Rambo: Last Blood. A lot of people say how horrible this movie was. It's probably because they're judging it towards the first one. But as I said, the people who hate these type of movies, they really need to watch Chips, Professor and the Madman, Problem Child 2, Jurassic Shark, Druins. You need to watch some of these horrible films, and then they'll realize that these movies aren't that bad. Rocket Man. Everybody's saying how this movie is so much better than Bohemian Rhapsody. Well, Bohemian Rhapsody was a story about the artist who used the music as a push-up. This was literally a musical, and I used the music to tell a story. 5 Feet Apart. Usually I don't like romantic movies, but this one was fine. I thought the guy did a decent enough job, and I think he might have a career in his future. The girl was also fine. I was thinking that one of them was going to die at the end. Alita Battle Angel. This movie started off really at the top, like my top 5, then it dropped, and dropped, because the other movies came out that were better. Everybody backed how great this movie was because of Phantom Menace crap. They're all saying how, look, we like a movie with a girl in it, look, we like a movie with a girl in it, but, after that kind of thing wears off, in all honesty, I've owned this movie for a while because I wanted to support the 3D, 4K, Blu-ray, DVD bundle that came out. I haven't watched it. I watched it when I watched it the first time on the, Yoho Yoho, but then I never watched it again. So I obviously don't like it as much as I thought. Jumanji: The Next Level. As I said in my review a couple days ago, the other ones were better. This one's okay. Angel Has Fallen. Just watched this the other day, and yeah, I liked it. I still like it. Of course, I can like these type of films. Olympus is still better. This one and Jumanji kind of follow the same pattern where the first one's the best, second one's second best, third one's third best. Tolkien. A lot of people hated this movie. I thought it was fine enough. Missing Link. I thought this movie was funny. Entertaining. I ended up buying it. I might watch it again one day. Chappelle's Sticks and Stones. It's on here, so I added it to the list. As you'll see when you see a short film high up on the list. I thought it was extremely hilarious. I watched it actually 2 days in a row. Midway. Everybody said I hated this movie. I liked it. I thought it was entertaining. Abominable. I'm surprised more people didn't try to back this movie and everything. It's all representation crap, and this whole movie is just literally Asians, and the one white character is evil. It's that's what the leftists want. So how come they didn't back this movie? Or try to throw support in, but they didn't. I still liked it. I enjoyed it. As I said, I actually made the steelbook for it. It's going to be one of those films that I'm going to wait until it goes on sale to buy. It's not one of the ones I want to watch over and over and over and over and over again, but it's still decent enough. And it's still better than a lot of the other ones that came out, in my opinion. John Wick 3. I saw this movie 3 times in a row. Well, not in a row, but 3 times last year. 4 times. Once on my phone, twice in theaters, and once when I bought it. The other ones were better. I don't know why I watched this movie so much last year, so that I watched it with people who wanted to watch it. And I really thought that the fight sequence that it had at the rich guy's house with Halle Berry involved in it was just stupid and a waste. They could have just cut it out completely, and the movie would have been better to me. Ninja Turtles versus Batman, or Batman versus Ninja Turtles, however you want to say it. I didn't like the animation for the Turtles, but I liked the story. Turtles look too funky to me. The Rise of Skywalker. Everybody hates this movie, apparently. I thought it was decent enough. Like I said, I'm judging this off The Last Jedi. This is a great movie. Judging this off of stuff like Chips and Professor and the Madman, this is a masterpiece. The Current War. I liked the movie. I liked it enough I made a custom steelbook for it. Ford v Ferrari. I was going to watch this movie today on my screen because the screener copy I got. But then my dad wanted to watch Price is Right and Let's Make a Deal, and I had to go to work, so Joker. This is probably really high up on everybody's list. It might go higher on my personal thoughts, but this is my official standing. It's I want to watch other films. but I'm not going to change it after today. So like I said, I liked it, I enjoyed it. I pre-ordered the 4K Blu-ray of it, and I'm going to watch it again. And by then, I might have my series up on this channel, like 4K review, where I go back and rewatch a movie in 4K to see if I say you should buy it or not, or like just to re-review the movie. Battle at Big Rock. Why is this movie so high up? Short film. I liked it, even though the kid was annoying and the parents were stupid for not covering the baby's mouth. I still enjoyed it. I watched it like 3 days in a row, constantly. Like, one day I watched it when it first aired. The next day I watched it with my family, and then the next day I watched it at night at work. I liked it. What can I say? And it's on this Letterboxd thing, so I included it. Detective Pikachu. I loved it when it was in theaters. I thought I was going to really love it. It's going to be one of those ones I want to watch like every other month or so. I got the Blu-ray. I watched it. I haven't watched it since. Shazam. This movie was number 1 for the longest time on this list. I thought it was really enjoyable. It's going to be a Christmas movie for me from now on, where, every December I'm going to watch it at least once. I thought it was funny. It's not like stupidity level of Marvel funny, but, still good. And hey, they're getting a sequel, so suck on that, Grace Randolph. She spent like a month going over how Shazam's never going to get a sequel. It's garbage. It's stupid. They should have made the little black girl the main character. When, nope, Shazam's getting a sequel. Number 1 of the year, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I actually saw this movie twice in theaters because of the Regal Movie Pass. I saw every single movie in theaters, and I had a couple hours to kill before the end of the night. I watched this movie again. I was home alone. I really enjoyed it. I watched the bootleg of it because I wanted to see it again. I've had this movie just playing in my car, just listening to it, like with the screen down while I drive, just listening to the audio of it. I bought the 4K Steelbook, the big book version of it. I got the Target version of the digibook inside of it, whatever that was, for Christmas. I listen to the soundtrack almost every other day. I just really love this movie, and I can't explain why. Because it's just Hollywood in the 60s. Or the late 60s. It's like the end of the golden era of Hollywood. I liked it. Don't ask me why. I hate all other Quentin Tarantino movies. I just really enjoyed this movie. Honorable mentions. Movies I wanted to see in 2019, but I couldn't. Crawl. It was out of theaters when I got my movie pass. Cats. My mother changed her mind. I'm still going to watch it when it comes out on digital. Just because I want to see how big of a train wreck it actually is. And 1917. That movie's going to actually be in 2020, even though I included it on my 2019 movies video. It just didn't come out in my area in 2019, even though it said it's going to be released in December. It's actually coming out in January 10th now. So, what was your movies of the year? Comment down below, like, dislike, and hey, have a good one. Thanks for watching.